Yo, yo, yo. So I'm late, people. Sorry I'm late. Where's the music at? Let's go. Gold took off. Who caught this breakout? Anyone catch this breakout move? Oh, I heard the chat. Where's the chat? Rosie, what's up? What's up? What's up? This thing really just took off. I wanted a bottom wick. I know, man. Look at that. A bottom wick would have been perfect. The bottom wick would have been perfect. All right, so now I'll just be looking for a retest. Looking for a retest, and maybe the next candle come back down, make a bottom wick, and then continue bullish. Really. Because for right now, gold is looking bullish. I mean, look, daily's very bullish. I mean, that's just for today. Overall, I still think we're playing inside of this massive range from this daily support here to this current high. So at any point, as long as we're above this previous higher low, we could create another higher low and push up, retest these highs at 5100 and then continue pushing. But if we do get a retest of like this daily support down here, then we could break below and then continue to sell. But the way price is looking right now, yeah, I need to wait. Oh, not me catching a cold. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just stir this tea. Benny, I'm waiting for the retest. Oh yeah. And look at this 4 hour too. Pretty much a 4 hour continuation pattern. Man, this support really held yesterday, didn't it? This support really held. I definitely took the buys too early. In fact, I need to post that trade. Definitely took those buys. Alright, sorry guys. Yeehaw, hello. Seiko. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Just talking about how gold just left us. No bottom wick. No bottom wick. Broke the high and just pushed. Let me sort this camera out. Yeah, gold took off. So now, hey Karen. So now I'm waiting for gold to pull back a bit. Give me a little pullback. Maybe retest that broken level. But structure on gold has been nice. Structure on gold has been nice. Definitely took that trade too early yesterday. Way too early. And I was expecting a push up, but I should have waited for the retest. I should have waited for this. Well, I guess any of these retests would have been good. Yeah, any of these retests would have worked out. There we go. But yeah, I'm loving the structure on gold, can't lie. That's the new 4-hour support right here. So now we just wait. Because what would happen is, even though this is like a perfect breakout, as we've seen for a few days now, price comes back to create these bottom wicks right here. So if I was to take this buy right here, like, yeah, it would have pushed up 120 pips, but there's also a very high probability that it could push up very quickly and then come back down, creating this bottom wick, and then put me in some drawdown before, before continuing back up. So I might as well just wait for the bottom wick first and then get into the buys. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, definitely got in way too early yesterday. Way too early. I should have known better. I was just anticipating the push up, really. You know, multiple retests of Asian lows. This is quite a big Asian range today. Not as big as yesterday, but 820 pips. In fact, yesterday's was quite big. Yeah, no, yesterday's 1,000 pips plus. Crazy. Come on, gold. Got to come back for this bottom wick for us first, and then just keep going. So literally just want to see a bounce, maybe a retest, Asian highs, and then continue up. So now it's just got to create some structure, really, because we've got the wave up, the continuation up. Michael, what's happening? What's up, Michael? What's the what are the magic levels today? No, Michael's always got the magic levels. Right, so let's just say, oh shit. Just waiting for the retest now. Let's not put it above this 4 hour. That looks weird. No stress, I'm in a sell. 49.58. Oh, okay. Okay. We do have a little resistance here. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, I'm waiting for a pullback before I get into any buyers. Right now. Let me move some stuff around here. But how's everyone's morning been? Anyone take any trades today? I have too many gadgets. Crazy. Yeah, I would definitely want to have got into this move. Not just yet. No, I'm not feeling the way gold is. Yeah, gold looks like it's about to push up a bit more. Now it's breaking this high. If it breaks the high, I think we get just a bit more of a push, but essentially we should come down. If it doesn't happen on this current candle here, come down to create this bottom wick, it will happen on the next candle. Look at this 4-hour candle. That's not what I wanted. I want it on this one. Which one's Owanda? Oh, they look the same. Interesting. Interesting. They never normally look the same. 4-hour candles always look slightly different. I learned something nice from you and it's helping me. Nice on my entries. The no wick candles. Market always comes back for them. Thank you for that info. I'm telling you, man. Only thing is though, like, yeah, you're out. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Definitely candles come back for, especially on the 30-minute time frame. Like, that's the best time frame to use the wicks. 30 minutes, maybe the 15, but especially the 30-minute candles. Especially. If it doesn't happen on this candle, it will happen on the next. It will happen on the next. Well, most of the time. And it's been happening quite a lot on gold recently. Quite a lot. Facts, it definitely happens on the M15, but not as much. Yeah. Like, if it happens on the 15, then if it happens on M15, I find that it's more when there's been news. But yeah, most definitely more so the 30-minute is more significant. I prefer the higher time frames for everything, to be fair. Look at the structure on gold, man. It's like a triple bottom. Do you guys mess with chart patterns? Do you mess with chart patterns? Chart patterns, you should definitely be looking at patterns in the market. 100%. Definitely looking at chart patterns. Triple bottoms, double bottoms, head and shoulders. Echo, what's happening? What's up, Echo? Yeah, I mess with chart patterns. Yeah. Can you explain a little bit on what you're looking for to happen until you take a trade and why? Okay, so since we've had this strong breakout here, like we've had this strong move up. So as you know, the market moves in waves, right? Boom. So if we're going to continue up, like we're at this part now. So in order for me to get into a trade, I want to go to come back, dip, and then I want to get in either after the price has created a support, so there, or after the breakout, like up here. So as price is pushing, so buys after a support, boom, or a closure above, boom. Does that make sense? So when I say I'm waiting for a retest, we've broken above this resistance. now. So we've had that first breakout and we don't have a bottom wick here. So now I'm waiting for gold to come back, retest this resistance, create this bottom wick, and then potentially get in if we push up. So we're doing that next wave. Boom. Do you understand? Do you understand? That's the plan anyway. That's the plan. So what if it keeps going up? Eventually it's gonna come back. Like, price just doesn't keep going up. It might not come all the way back down to this resistance, but what's giving me confidence that it will is the fact that this candle here, we've had a lot of buying pressure from here. So there's a lot of buyers waiting. So price typically comes back to areas where there's a lot of volume, gives it a retest, and then pushes. Hola, saludos de Chile. Hello from Chile. See, I understand Spanish. Guys, I'm multilingual. I'm multilingual. ¿Cómo estás, Isabel? ¿Cómo estás? Yeah, that's all I know, yeah. Well, I know a little bit more, but don't ask me to speak it. I know a little bit, just a little bit, it's a little bit. So, yeah, so we need a retest. We need price to come back down just to continue this leg up. Now, I don't think we're going to get something like this push up during Asian session. Asian session kind of, it does its own thing. It's a very different session, Asian session. You don't get you get big moves, but as you can see, you know, we came up, we made the high, we've come back down, made a higher low, and then we continue. The main thing you need to think about always is market structure. So if we're bullish, price is always going to do this. And if it's bearish, price is going to do this, right? That's your main thing. So when you're reading the markets, you have to think about where you are in the trend. So if gold is moving bullish right now, where are we in the trend? Right now we're here. We're at this part. Or where you could even say we're at this part. So in order for price to continue up, what you want to see is a little pullback. And then we push up. Now, price isn't always as perfect as just up, down, higher highs, higher lows. Sometimes you can get a retest. Sometimes you can get a retest of a support. You could get a retest of a broken resistance, like here. So if you think about it like this, it doesn't always have to come back and retest. It can just pull back a little bit, something like this, and then keep going. That's it. Now, if price wanted to flip bearish, and we're at, so say we're at this point up here, and price is going to come back down, then what you'd look for is you've got the breakout level, and if price doesn't want to continue up, then sometimes we can come back into the zone and then start making lower highs, lower lows, and come back down. So this would be a fake out, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. I think gold is quite bullish right now. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I tried to keep it as easy as possible. Now, why yesterday's trade didn't work was because I tried to get in too early. So this structure here was a, if you're going to draw this structure out, what happened? This is what price did. This is what price did. It came down, it came up, it came down, it came up, it came down, and then boom, it's doing this now. So this is literally what gold done yesterday. So what I did is I tried to get in here on the first retest. Too early. It was right here. But then what I should have waited for was price to come back again and then get in off this support. Boom. Shit. I should have got in there. This leg. But this was Asian session, so I wouldn't have seen it. So when I was talking about chart patterns, this would be considered a triple bottom, where price has made a low and it's come back and retested this low 3 times. It's retested this low 3 times, and then, so this shows that it's a very strong support, and then price pushed up again. What are the different sessions? Oh, you're green for real, fresh. Asian session, London session, NY session. Asian session is, so say from here till about here, yeah, like 6ish. Asian session, and then London session finishes like 4-5. It's London, and then you got NY, which is, if I start from like pre-NY, so let's say like 12ish to 10 to 11, 9:30, boom. These are your 3 sessions: Asian, London, NY. Like that. So you definitely need to know your session times, what moves in your session. Your pairs might move differently. Like, what's a good one? What's one that won't move during London? So say like Australia yen, Aussie yen. Haha, gracias. Igual hablas bien. It's not bad. Yo, Pizzle in the house. What's good? Yeah. So say like Aussie yen, because it's the Australian market, it's Asian session, it's not gonna move during London, or it's not really gonna move much during London or NY, because all those markets are closed. So I'm waiting for this pullback now, waiting for this. Also, if you want to look at structure, I always tell people best thing to do is flip to a line chart. Flip to a line chart. You can see the highs, you can see the lows pretty clear. You know? It looks way better. You can really see the points. Yeah, line charts, it will let you know. So what pairs work for the London or NY session? Any pound pair. So anything that has a market open during that time for London or NY. It's alright, I can tell you're fresh. No problem. Yeah, so any pound pairs, euro pairs, what else? Swiss franc. And then NY session, you kind of want to be looking at any USD pairs or the indices. So yeah, anything European and pound, European or pound stuff, London session. But they will move into NY as well. The NY is the biggest trading session because obviously it's New York and it's got the London NY overlap. Yeah, so any pound pairs, any USD pairs, euro, yeah. Have you checked out Baby Pips? Baby Pips will let you know. It will give you the session times, all of that. Yep. Baby Pips is the one. It just gives you the basics. It really does give you the basics. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Let's see what gold's trying to do for us today, yo. There we go, gold, come back down. Now, a good place to get in. I've been doing a little bit of back testing, but it's a bit tough because I don't know when the candles are gonna open without a wick on the either side. But what I have noticed is that if I do want to take any trades in anticipation that price is going to come back down and create this wick, I need to wait for the next candle or the candle after to push and then flip in the opposite direction and then get into a sell. Because I've been thinking about how to catch this on stream. Now I could do random entries, not random entries, but me, I like to have very specific entries, like a break at a high, break at a low. Look for 38 fib rejection. What time frame? What time frame and what direction? Am I looking for buys or sells, Siva? But this right here, so something like that. But it's still a little bit tricky. It's not, it has a decent probability, to be fair, from the ones that I have found. Something like that. And this would be the confirmation of the sells, even though we're bullish, is literally just, the trade idea is just to come back and create this bottom wick. Buys on the 15-minute. Okay, so are you, another question for your fib, are you starting from the lows down here? And then where's your highs at? Do me a favor. If you can you send the chart to the Discord and then I'll put it on the screen and have a look. Yeah, if you guys ever want to show me something, then just put it in the Discord and let's talk about it. Oh shoot, look. Fluidity in the house. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Fluidity. Shot sending in Discord. Wicked, 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 wicked. So fluidity's got need closures above that blue zone. Okay, so he's looking at above 49.65. Where's that? 49.60. What time frame was that? 4 hour. He's a swing trader. But yeah, this would be like the best place. 4 hour. Wait. He's using City Index. Also, his 4 hour time frame looks a little bit different from mine. Yeah, Siva, if you can send it into that New York session, then I can find it straight away. Okay, so I think but yeah, I want a bit of a pullback come on, bit of a pullback. But look, 15-minute actually does look good to come down. Bit of a rejection. We're breaking lows, so the candles are trending bearish at the moment. I think a pullback does look good. Now I can imagine gold creating, like, as it pushes down, creating a very long bottom wick and then pushing back up, like wicking down and then actually closing bullish and then pushing up, something like that, like just a wick. So like the next 2 o'clock candle, 30-minute, come down, wick, retest, and then go up, something like that. Anyway, I'll just be creating ideas in my head. You know, you never know exactly what's gonna happen. You're never gonna know exactly what's gonna happen. So you can anticipate, but in reality, you have to react to what the market does. So don't try to predict. Just, yeah, be open. This is good. It's a nice retracement here. Nice. And this is another reason why you don't jump in impulsively. Just because you see price breaking up and you think, oh yeah, I want to get into the move. A lot of people get FOMO. I think they've missed their chance to get in. If you get the leg up, just wait for the pullback, and then you'll get better entries from a better price, and then hopefully more pips. Good point of reference. 4-hour Owanda candle will open. You know what? That's a good point. I'm finding it very difficult to go back to Owanda because, yeah, man, Owanda triggers me right now. It's just left me in the cold too many times. I'm watching it and price is moving. My broker's telling me one thing, Owanda's telling me another. But that's another definitely a good reason I think we get a pullback too. 4-hour candle creating a nice bottom wick. It's a good shout, Eugene. Good shout. But yeah, new 4-hour candle about to open. Someone did ask me what's the difference between the 4-hour candles, and it's only for gold, because gold opens at 11 o'clock. Gold opens at 11. So the 4-hour candle really should start at 11 p.m. UK time, which is what the IC markets one does. But then Owanda opens at 10 for gold, even though the market's closed. You're in love. I hope you're in love with gold. Alright, let's see. Alright, so hopefully this 30-minute opens, creates a top wick, bit of a top wick, comes back down. Do you come with the intention to buy or sell, or you just study the chart and go with what's best? So I definitely have a bias. And then depending on, I look for confirmations of that bias. So today I'm bullish, so I want to get into some buys. And if I'm bullish, I think about what structure I need to see for price to continue bullish, and then I wait for the confirmations and then get into the buys. So right now the daily is very bullish, the 4-hour candle is very bullish. I like to trade more with the higher time frames. So buys it is. Yeah. Now this actually does look like a continuation pattern. It looks like, oh yeah, there you go, Siva, just in your chart. Let's go. Can I make this bigger? Can you guys see that? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you guys can see that. Right, look for 38.2 rejection. So at least a 30 wick, at least a candle wicking down, 5-minute closure. Better 15 minutes, stops below 15 minute. Okay, cool. Cool. Do you know what? When I do the fibs, and this is what I don't like about indicators, right? Because I used to fuck with fibs. I used to do fibs. But when I drew my fibs on, I didn't use the wicks. I used the candles. So I would do my fibs like this. I would draw it from where price closed. So if I was going to do this one, it would be like this. So that's what my fib would look like. Always where the close of price. So what gold looks like it's doing right now is we've got the continuation pattern where we're pushing. Which one does it look like? Long top wick, long-ish bottom wick. It kind of looks like this one. Kind of looks like this one over here. But what could happen with this continuation, we could fill the wick or push up a little bit and then come back down. I still think we're going to get a pullback. I would like to get a pullback. Let's see what this 4-hour candle's looking like over here. I think we're gonna get some nice buys on gold today. When we get some nice buys. She's not afraid to learn, even though she knows her business. She's engaged with the chat full on. Yeah, of course. You guys are here keeping me company, you know, while I trade. This is the best type of accountability, doing it live. You know? Hey Tish, how you doing? What's good? What's good? Like I have quite a few traders that I talk to, quite a few, and I think I've probably learned something from every single one of them. Every single one I learned something from, or they have something valuable. So I think it's good to surround yourself with other traders. You might not have the same ideas, but you might hear something that someone will, that you think, oh, you know what, I find that useful. You know, never stop learning, never stop learning. Even though I have my strategies and my own rules, you know, it doesn't help to listen to different ideas. Trading alone is boring. It is boring. It is boring. It is. It is. Like if I'm trading in the morning London session, I'm not just staring at the charts. I'll have maybe music playing. I'll have a Netflix series on. Maybe playing Xbox. Every day is a school day. Facts. 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 I'm telling you, with gold this year, no, I would say gold for about a year now. I've been learning a new type of gold. That's for sure. I know I keep saying it, but this is not how gold usually behaves. It's not a bad thing. You just have to slightly adjust, and that's all good. That's all good. Ashley, what's happening, girl? What's happening? All right, so look, we've pushed up. We made a top wick. So I think gold can come back down for this bottom wick now. I think gold comes back now for this bottom wick. Naser says signal time. Funny. Yo, get into some sales now, Naser. Now's the time. That's the signal right here. When this 30-minute candle flips, break this low, come down. I think we get this bottom wick. How's it going, Ash? We got another fib trader in here. See the trades using the fibs. Do you know what? I've never gone as low as the 15-minute time frame for a fib though. I've never gone that low, I'll be honest. But I've seen people go as low as the 5-minute time frame. Oh yeah. He dropped a fib in a Discord, a little fib setup. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did. Let's try that. Let's go trading view. I see there was a nice trade off the fib for hourly, a short while ago. Okay, okay. As in this push up. No, that didn't work. Yeah, that push I saw at 7 AM my time, but I was too tired. So I guess you had the 1 hour high. Oh, what's that there for? I guess you had the 1 hour high here. Ooh, okay. This the fib you're talking about, Ash. Yeah, Miss Gold Pippins on East Coast time, same as you, Fluidity, same time zone. Is this what you're looking at, Ash? I presume. So nice move up. We kind of whipped off the 38.2, pushing up from the 23 straight to minus 27. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Only thing I don't like about this continuation pattern right now is this right there. That's the only thing. And now this is technically, it's a bit of a, it's a new 4 hour candle as well, so we don't have much of a bottom wick. So when gold does decide to flip bearish for the 4 hour and come back for that bottom wick, that's when I think we get this, we create that wick there. Yeah, because look, it's not much of a bottom wick here, which is near the Asian highs, exactly. So I'm looking for that retest. I'm looking for a retest. This is what I've been drawing all morning. See, look, waiting for retest. I want it to come down. Boom, boom. Just waiting. You know, gold's gonna make me wait for it. It's all good. What's the dollar index doing? Okay, USD's pushing up a bit. that static sound I can hear? GJ's acting weird. Weird? That's a odd description from you, Rosie. See what GJ's doing. Damn. Look at that. Four-hour continuation. Well, GJ looks like it's about to take off. Damn, look, and I ain't done a markup on pound yen in a minute. Same old levels. Damn, that's an old level too from December. GJ loves to play in between zones. That's one thing GJ is reliable for. That's for sure. Nice. Look at this price action, man. This is not nice. In fact, let's use the recent level right here. Yeah, it's not looking great. Alright, so gold's not giving us our sells just yet. Just yet. I mean, still 12 minutes left of this candle. I find it so difficult to trade currency pairs because they don't really trend for me. I mean, they do. They do. Pound yen is not nice because pound yen isn't nice because there's so much going on with the yen at the moment. So it does, you can get very clean moves, don't get it twisted. Like pound yen plays very nicely in between 4-hour levels, like perfectly. But when you got like, look, I think GU is a decent pair. In fact, let me go on the 4-hour. I see a lot of people trading GU. Look, you got nice uptrends. Nah, I couldn't trade this. I can't lie. I couldn't trade that. Why did it do that? But look, GJ. Why have I got that box there? I must have been doing something with someone. But yeah, look, GJ is not bad. It's actually not bad. It doesn't look bad. Look, nice triple bottom there. Inverted head and shoulders. Pushed up. Held at this support. Look, played in between this 4-hour range, as GJ does. Like, yeah, pound yen is not bad. Look, nice uptrend here. Yeah, I'll take back what I said about... Why do I have UJ marked up? I don't even trade this. I mean, the levels are leveling though. Must be someone I'm working with. This right here is not nice. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah. I like currency pairs. I do. But gold, there's just more money to be made in gold. That's the thing. The pip value is different. There's a lot of volume. Too much volume recently, but is what it is. GJ is nice when she behaves. Yeah, facts. Can't complain about GJ, even though I don't trade there as much. I still think for new traders, currencies are a bit more of a safer option than going straight for gold or oil or indices. Where would you put your stop loss if gold comes to your zone? I have noticed you always use previous candle on your videos. Yes, exactly. So in this case, I kind of want gold to come back, retest here, and then I want gold to create a support. So it doesn't have to be like massive. So say like this is my support candle. Something like, yeah, it doesn't even have to be that big. So maybe just, oh shoot, didn't mean to drag it. Yeah, so if gold creates a support off of this resistance or after the pullback, then it will either be below this candle here, or if I'm taking a buy on the next candle, I wonder if I can drag this. No, I'm gonna have to pull it. If I get into a buy after price has done that, then say that this is my entry candle, then I'll put my stop loss below the entry candle. So after support is formed and then price like breaks, say the high is there, then the stop loss will be below the entry candle. Something like that. I could have drawn that a bit better. Maybe. There you go. Best I can do. Best I can do. Yeah, something like that. Entry. So after support is formed, break at a high, push up, stop loss. Or worst case, stop loss below the resistance. And then, yeah, then reduce it as the trader's going up. But it depends on what gold does. Depends on how the candles form. I don't want to have a stop loss that's too big. And gold is taking its time to pull back. But the good thing is, even though gold hasn't pulled back yet, it's still, this is quite a weak bullish candle for now, and it hasn't filled this previous wick. So I think we're definitely due a bit of a pullback. Okay, thanks. Does this concept of previous candle works on US 30 and NAS or only gold? You know what? I haven't, because I find my stop loss on NAS are way too big. Oh, as in using a previous candle for your stop loss. How big are your stop losses? Because I think on NAS, if I use my typical strategies on NAS, the stop losses are about probably like 100 pips. In fact, let's go to NAS. So, but I don't, when's the last time I took a NAS trade? Actually, it would have been supply and demand actually. I did take some trades in, I want to say, early January. I'm looking for like a breakout or a closure above. I remember taking a closure above in NAS. I can't bother to go through my journal. I know it was during London session. I feel like it was here. I think it was like here. I remember it being, yeah, December. So like if I was trading my typical, and I don't really use Asian levels. Yeah, if I was gonna get a breakout, yeah, using previous candle, I mean, what I would do as well is if you're going to, sorry, give me 1 second. You guys have money in your accounts for 100 pip stop loss. I'll never be able to set 100 pip. Hey, the way gold is right now, it is what it is. But yeah, I use a previous candle as the safest place. But if the trade is going in my favor, like for instance, this one, it would probably start as a 1-to-1. So I always say my risk reward is at least a 1-to-1 starting, right? And then as the trade is moving in my favor, I would reduce the stop. But then also in terms of risk management, if price pushed up and then it broke this wick before I got to move my stop loss, then I'd start closing positions. I'd close like 50% if it broke its own low, and then so I still wouldn't take a full stop loss hit. I hope that makes sense. All right, so yeah, look, gold is filling up this pattern right here. It's playing out. It's playing out. But yeah, because I'm using 100 pip stop losses, you just reduce your lot size, right? Michael, you just reduce your lot size. That's it. Alright, gold don't want to come back down just yet. Yeah, these entries are a bit tricky, man. So like a safer entry, if you didn't want to take the flip right here, so this is like potentially you could have the entry here as that one flip bearish, or an entry depending on where this candle goes. If price breaks the low, but you would at least want a 1-to-1, at least a 1-to-1. Maybe a break of the low would be a bit safer. So let's see what the next candle does. Cat, be quiet. So needy today. I try and look at 20 to 30 pip stop loss, and I keep lot size to 0.01 as I'm a beginner. That's smart, that's smart. Yeah, keep to low. How does the how's that stop loss work for you? I mean, you just need very good entries if you're gonna have very small stop losses. Anyone selling US 30 just now? Is US 30 dropping? Yeah, gold is continuing up some more. Let's see what US 30 is doing. Why'd I go to NAS? Oof. Oof. US 30 is looking... I can never trade this open-end candle. It's too dangerous. This is... this Wicky. Not a fan of it. I mean, gold is still trending bullish. Candles are respecting previous lows. Higher lows. I want that 1 hour bottom wick trade, but I don't know if we'll get it. I mean, the way gold is running right now, doesn't look like it wants to pull back, does it? If gold didn't close with this weak ass, oh, the gold is gone. If gold didn't close with this weak bullish candle and played the continuation pattern out, then yeah, I would have liked the sells a bit sooner. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. That's why you gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. Gold might go to the high of yesterday. I've got this random... Oh no, it's not a random bar. Okay. Little retest. Shit. When? Still, I mean, look, we've tapped into this previous level, previous 30-minute level. One thing I do love about gold is old levels definitely still work. I took an entry last night, but I didn't want to hold because gold be tripping during Asian sessions, and it turns out that would have been the best entry for the day. Ugh. I guess you got in when gold was down here pushing up. Listen, this, I saw gold open right off this support again, like drive down, bounce off this support. I was like, yeah, gold is gone. Gold is gone. 48.58. Ugh, 1,000 pips. You would have woke up to 1,000 pips. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. That is actually the worst. Look at the size of this 4-hour candle. Look at the size of it. Everything looks like it's pushing. Nas, well, not Nas. So GJ price. Boom. Hey Mickey, do you mentor people in this game? I do. I've got a few students. So a lot of people that I mentor, yeah, some are brand new. Some are brand new. But not everyone has the time to trade how I trade, because I've got time to be looking at the charts all day. Do you know what I mean? Well, not all day, but yeah. Damn, gold. So depending on what level you're at or how you want to trade, then I just guide you through that, basically. You know, get you set up with a trade plan. I know a few people in signal groups. I've had to teach them how to take their signals and then look at market structure and stuff like that. Yeah, it's interesting. So say I talk to a lot of traders every day. Damn. What a push. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so gold didn't want to come back down for us or create any structure. I guess this was the only pullback that we were going to get for now. Crazy. Let's see. I guess the 15-minute, this was it. This was it. We got the leg up. Tiny little pullback. And then the push. Oof. That was tough. That's tough. Let's see what happens if gold gets to 5,000. See if we get a bit of a rejection here, or if we just blast through. Oh, GJ's ripping. Beautiful, beautiful. How's Panya looking for you, Rosie? Yeah, you in this? Panya looks like he wants to take off. Missed it, yeah, man. Just got in the breakout. What, GJ was a breakout. Look at that. Ah, look at that. Not GJ being the play. Crazy. Gee, this is a pretty clean move. Look, this is what I wanted on gold. It happened on pound yen. closure above, retest the broken resistance, gone. Always the way, right? Always the way. Always the way. Alright, gold. Come on now. Give us a little pullback. Jeez. The setup on M15 isn't even nice either. Oh, what, on gold? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Got a bit of a... Yeah, it's not. I would have liked it to just dip back a little bit more. That would have been better. Just a bit more structure. But don't worry, gold. It's not over for gold yet. We'll get a bit of a pullback. It's just when. Oof. Oof. Rosie, your trade's looking nice. Would you take the break? If this was gold, this would be like 200 pips. Instead of 20. This would be 200 pips up. Look at that. Yeah, once I saw that 4-hour continuation pattern that I mentioned earlier, I was like, yeah, this thing is gone. Bouncing off that 4-hour. Yeah. Damn, gold's still going. I wonder what's happening with the DXY. Nothing. Gold's just pushing. So we have FOMC meeting minutes. That's tonight at 7. I won't be here for that. Yeah, I'm not really looking to be What would I need for you to mentor me, Mickey? That is, if you have time. Drop me a message on Discord and then we'll chat. We'll talk. I always have like we'll have a little chat, see about what you need. Go through, yeah, what you need. Yeah, drop me a message on Discord, Carl, if you're in there. I think you are in there. I think I saw you in there. Damn. I guess 5,000 it is. Yeah, drop me a message, Carl. We'll talk. We'll talk. Look at this. Ugh. Well done, baby G. Who's that? Do 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 do. This is a crazy drive up, and do you know what the annoying part is? We're still in the woods a bit, but it's being cleared. The annoying part is I saw this breakout right here. I saw this closure above. And then this candle pushed up without making the bottom wick. So there's no, I couldn't take an entry because this candle didn't have that bottom wick first, and then it's just gone. Gold, man. Look where it wicked as well. Wicked right into this resistance, came back, continued up. I don't understand. Everything's pushing. Everything's pushing. How can everything be going up at the same time? That's not normal. Oh man. Gold trades near session highs. There's a reason I never trade this NAS opening candle, because it does this. The whipsaw is crazy. So if you don't get a super good entry, man, I don't know what you do. Look at gold though. What do you reckon, guys? Where's gold going? Who's got a gold TP? Who's got a gold target? I know what fluidities is. Oh wait, unless we start closing above 51.12, we may come back for a bottom wick at 49.58. And the level Mickey been wanting that bottom wick too. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Are you talking about the 4-hour time frame though? Because I know you like that higher time frame. I mean, even if we don't get that bottom wick today, at some point we're gonna come back down here and give the retest. I'm confident in that. I'm confident in that. But now I'm very interested in seeing where this 4-hour candle's closing. If it holds at this 5,000, I think that's where we start to get a bit of a pullback. Don't have to be nothing crazy, but I think we pull back a bit. I would prefer if this candle closed above. Still 7 minutes left. Still a lot of time left. Yeah, look, same 4-hour resistance. Cool. Cool. Yeah, higher time frame. As you know, that's where we drive from. Lowers are just the framework. Facts. Yeah, I do like to base my, obviously my bias and all of that comes from the higher time frames. Daily, 4-hour, sometimes the weekly at the end or beginning of the week. I'm also focused on the weekly, but generally I think the 4-hour really gives me my ideas. It really gives me my ideas. Definitely. I just couldn't hold like a trade based off the 4-hour. Like for days, I can't do that. I just can't do it. I mean, I probably could if I tried. I'm just not trying. Wake up in the middle of the night, like checking my charts and stuff. How many pips was this move? This was, I think I counted, it was like 800 or something like that. Yeah. See, now I saw all of this happening. This support holding, sweating, bruv buckets. Listen. I've done it before. I've done it. That's how I know I can't keep it up. Like, let a trade run into the next day. Like being up in Asian, and then it's like during my sleep I'd wake up and be like, oh, where's my money at? It's like my body, my mind is telling me I need to be up. It's not nice. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Even with a small position, it's so weird. It's so weird. I would never hold a big position overnight. But yeah. Alright, so we're coming up to this. Coming up to resistance. 4-hour resistance 2. So what I'm looking for here is, now bear in mind I am bullish on gold, but I mean, if you look at structure from this pullback, this is what gold has been doing. So if we hold around here, we could come back down. We could. That could happen. Or if we manage to get a closure above, ideally, then I think we can continue pushing up. But like I said earlier, this range that gold is in, we're in this big range. We're in this big range from, well, at the moment it is like down here. So yeah, this, if you weren't here earlier when I was doing the breakdown, we could be creating a higher low right here. We could, if we can break, especially if we break yesterday's high, I think we can probably continue up. But yeah, this is definitely gonna have to play the waiting game and see what's going on. It's a strong 4-hour candle. I think we retrace some of it. I do. I don't think we just go straight up. I think we get a bit of a pullback. I think we get a bit of a pullback. Can't believe gold has pushed up so much, man. Are there any shocks with gold these days? You can't still be getting shocked with gold. You can't still be letting gold shock you, man. Look at the size of this 4-hour candle. How big is this? $700, nearly 800 pips from the high to the low. Where's my diary? Dear diary. Alright, so new 4-hour, let's close below this resistance. We haven't kind of tapped it. We're in the zone. We're in the area. We're in the area. Now, if gold just pushes up from here, like if it gives a decent push, as it's coming down to get this bottom wick, we should get a nice pullback, creating that bottom wick. Alright, Ash. Oh yeah, this is good. This is very good. This is very good. This is good. Bottom wick's about to be crazy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Get a good push up as it comes back down for that bottom wick. We should get a nice drive down. Listen, especially when the 4-hour candle doesn't have a bottom wick, we get a nice move. Alright, so we tapped into 5,000. So also we have a psychological level. So I think we get a good pullback now at some point. But from here, $100 pips. Damn. Gold is really ripping today. Ooh, as it's pushing. I just want to see gold come back down for this bottom wick and how far it drives down. That's really what I'm waiting for right now. Now it's pushing. How's your GJ trade doing, Rosie? Still pushing. Gold is not trying to pull back for us. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking of taking sells as it came back for this bottom wick, but I don't know how long I can wait for that. Not even how long I can wait. Yeah, if the stop loss gets too big, if it gets over 200 pips, I think I'll leave it. But I like where it's at right now. It's not bad. I'm gonna get rid of this line since we broke through it. This is a wild push up though, man. We have to retrace some of this move. We have to come back. We have to pull back some of this. Doesn't have to be the whole thing, but there's no way gold just pushes all this way without no pullbacks. Like, look, every time we get a move, we get a bit of a retracement. It's just the way the markets work. I mean, look, when we had that massive candle drop, we pulled back some. It's, yeah, we gotta get a pullback. It's just when and where. There we go, Goldie. So look, we have this whole area here. Got two resistances right here. Just a little pullback. Still holding GJ. Wow. You want to add positions. Okay. I'm trying to hold out, guys. I'm trying to hold out. I'm supposed to be meeting my friend in a little while for an early dinner. But I just want to see this. I want to see this move play out. I just want to see this move play out. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. See what the next how the next 15-minute candle opens. I need to get ready. I was gone for a bit. Did you take any trades yet? Nah, man. Gold just took off. Gold took off. Took right off. I'm thinking about taking this sells if this candle flips. I'm waiting for the next 15-minute candle to open. Gold took off. It left the building. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, what the hell's going on here? I thought the data was good. What data? You talking about this orange folder? Yeah, I mean, it's orange folder though, isn't it? It's orange folder. It's not super high impact. I don't even count this. I don't even count it as nothing, honestly. Yeah, so that was I guess that was the bit of the that was the pullback that we had here. I guess this was the news candle. Yeah, orange folder news is definitely not gonna have any follow through. Like, it will make the move and then continue as usual. I'm really surprised we didn't come back for this bottom wick though. But that's the probability in trading. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where maybe 7 times out of 10, gold will come back down immediately for that bottom wick. It's not going to be 100%, but it's definitely something to look out for. Definitely something to look out for. Shakti, hello. Doesn't even look like we're gonna... In fact, no, we still got 16 minutes left. 16 minutes left. No rush, no rush, no rush. Hello. Glad to see you too. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. What's going on, man? Chilling, man. Chilling. Waiting for gold to give me an entry, but doesn't look like it wants to. Look like it wants to just go on a spaceship to the moon and not come back to Earth. It's left the atmosphere right now. The atmosphere. It's in the solar system. 5,000. Jeez. Alright, so let me break down what I'm looking for. Gold today. I refuse to believe that gold is going to push up without having a bottom wick for this new 4-hour candle right here. 30-minute 1-hour candle, it might can get away with it, but a 4-hour candle with no bottom wick, I don't even think I've seen those. I don't even think I've seen that. I don't even think I've seen that. So this is market open, so this doesn't count. Okay, there's one in the space of a month. I think this was news. Alright, yeah, so that's random. Yeah, so it doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. I don't think it's going to happen today. So if I'm going to be scalping, if I'm going to scalp a quick move, I'm looking for a pullback. Or I'm looking for this, maybe the next 30-minute candle to come back down here, create a bottom wick, get a bit of a pullback, create some structure, and then continue in bullish. So either sells for this bottom wick, at least 50 pips, but really I want to be really I want the pullback and a support, and then continue the buys up. Ideally, if I get that. One thing I am concerned about though, like for more buys, is the fact that even though we've pushed up and made this long top wick here, well, we've pushed up on the 4-hour time frame, we still close below this resistance. We still close below this resistance. So I kind of think gold pulls back a bit today at some point and creates a lower high. So yeah, I'm in two minds, but that's what I'm looking for. Appreciate you guys for joining. I'm gonna head off now, and I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. I think we don't have any news tomorrow. Unemployment claims, I'm not expecting nothing crazy there, but look out for FOMC minutes. The minutes, it's not as high impact as interest rates, but all they do is just talk about what they spoke about in the last meeting in January. So you can get a bit of volatility, but I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, like I said, unless there's a surprise statement in there. But usually it's like a pre-prepared statement that they drop. So yeah, but yeah guys, thanks for joining. Peace out. Leave a like on your way out, that's all I ask for, and I will see you guys in the Discord or tomorrow. Peace out.